So I'll be telling you the 3 different type of light bill that we have here in Italy, because all your light bill, they are not the same. We have the light bill that is called stimato. We have another light bill that is called autolettura. And we have another light bill that is called rilevato, which I'll be explaining. So they could bring stimato B for you in January. While in February, they will bring rilevato for you in February. In March, they can also bring autolettura, because these are 3 different types of bill. Because some of us don't know, they will bring some kind of bill to you. For you, you go to their office and start making trouble because you don't understand this particular thing. So let me explain how it actually works for you to know the type of bill that they are bringing for you. Now, the way it used to work in Italy, when you consume light bill, the company that is providing that light, they will send a technician to your house to read your contatore, to read your meter, to know your consumption. So that is how they will not charge you. But for about 5-6 years ago, they now changed most of our meter to digital meter. So in most regions, technicians don't come to your house again to physically read your bill. I'm talking about light bill now. Although for gas bill, they still come to read your meter. But for light bill, most of us will now have digital meter, so they don't come anymore. So they are supposed to be able to read it from their office. From their office, they can read your consumption without coming to your house. Although some regions, they are still using the old one, the old analog. The technicians still go to their house to read their bill. So at the end of the month, when they now want to bring this bill for you, so from their office, they try to read your meter. So in most cases, they can have technical glitch, maybe because your meter is in the basement. And in the basement, there was no network that particular day that they were trying to read it. Or maybe you are still using the analog, they cannot read it from your house. And they also could not send their staff to your house. So something happened. They could not read that bill. So what they will now do, they will now bring a bill called stimato. They can call it stimati or stimata, whichever way they decide to pronounce it. So they can bring that type of bill. And they will still write it in that bill that this bill that we brought for you is called stimato, because, which is estimated bill. This is not the actual bill that you consume. We could not read your meter. They will not explain this ones to you. I'm just only explaining to you. And we could not read your meter because that day we were trying to read over 20 million of our client meter. And because of the network, your own did not go through. So we could not read your meter. Or your own is analog, we could not send our staff to your house. So we decided to just bring an estimated bill. So they will write it the stimato, meaning this one is an estimated bill. Your bill could be higher than this or it could be lower than this. So come and pay us €400 for this month until we have been able to read your meter. So the other type of bill that we also have, which is autolettura. I used to do that one those days. Some of people say, I don't trust this company. Every time you tell me that you have read my bill, you bring very high bill. No, I want to be reading it for you myself. So at the end of the month, they will give you a phone number. You will go to your light meter, you press F1, you write the number. F2, you press the number. F3, you write the number. And you send it to them, telling them that this company, this was my consumption for this month. You will be yourself, you will be the one to send it to them. So they will now bring your bill based on what you told them that you consume. So in that bill, they will also write autolettura, meaning this is not the bill that we read ourselves. You are the one that did it yourself. You send it to us. So that tomorrow when we now actually come to your house or be able to read your bill, argument will not have argument because this was what you read to us. So they will write autolettura. If you are the one reading your bill yourself and sending it to them yourself, they will write autolettura. Then the third one is the one they call rilevati. Rilevati now means this is the actual bill. Yes, you have digital meter. From our office, we were able to read your meter. So this was what you use. Nothing added, nothing removed. They will write your consumption there, rilevato or rilevati, whichever way they decide to pronounce it. They will say, this is the actual consumption. Is either they sent a technical staff to your house to read it physically if you are using analog, or from their office they were able to read. There was no network failure. They were able to read. So this is your actual bill. So if you check your January bill, you saw where they wrote rilevato. It is always in the first page of the page. Of the bill, if you don't see the check inside the bill, you will be able to see all these things that I'm talking about. So if they bring that type of bill for you in January, in February they also bring rilevati. In February in March they also bring rilevati, just so that you have be paying your accurate bill. So somebody like you, they are not going to bring conguayo for you, because some people they will be bringing stimato, estimated bill. Once they will just bring conguayo and they will give you €2,000 to pay or €1,000 to pay because they've been bringing estimated bill. But if they keep bringing rilevati, you just know that this is the actual amount that you're actually paying. So there's something like conguayo that will just skyrocket. maybe they can bring Kongwayo, maybe just the difference of 10 euro, 20 euro, but your own, they normally give you know that that's your actual bead that you actually consume. So these are the 3 different type of beads. So if they bring any bead for you, check it. Which type of bead did they bring to me? Is this Stimato, which is estimated bead, meaning my next month bead could be higher or it could be lower. Then the other one is Alto Lettura, which also is accurate because you are the one that read it to them. Then the third one, which is Relevating, which happens to be they are the one that read it. The bead is actually accurate. So if they bring your bead, check the first page, check the second page, check the third page. You will see all these things that I'm talking about. Please share this video so that we get to so many people that might not be aware of this type of thing. And please don't also forget to use TapTapSend, which is the best app everybody are now using to send money to Nigeria. If you put my promo code HeroesTV, they will dash you €5 in your first transaction. You can get TapTapSend from Apple Store or from Play Store. Thank you and God bless you.